Hey there, witches. So, I'll probably be filming different snippets throughout the day for today's word, which is food, because as most of you know, if you've seen my other daily videos I've been doing for the other challenge I have this month, Ketober, I sort of track what I eat during a day. For those of you who haven't seen it, I have been following a ketogenic lifestyle for about a year and a half now. Same with my husband. Together, we have probably lost over 120 pounds. He's had the most loss. I've gone down probably, well, I started at a size 22 pant, and I can get into a 14. So, this is an example of something that I eat that follows my ketogenic lifestyle. It's a great big honkin' taco salad. Obviously, preparing it with intent and magic and stuff like that is something that I do try to do. You know, doing little concentric circles. I can stick in a picture where I wrote on one of my meals, blessed be. I regularly do spirals and pentacles when I create stuff before I mix it together. Obviously, being everyone innately is a little bit of a kitchen witch when it comes to stuff we do in the kitchen. Everything I make is blessed and things like that. So, this is meal one. Now, I'll have you know, with my weird schedule and my weird sleeping, I'm eating this at 2 o'clock in the afternoon. This will probably be my largest meal of the day. I've gotten 4 hours of sleep, which is pretty impressive for a Sunday. Usually I only get 2 hours in the morning and about 4 hours in the evening. Fat fueled, which is what the whole point to keto is you switch your body from burning carbs to burning fat. Fat fueled is no joke. It actually does sustain you way more than you ever thought it ever could. I am actually preparing to do an egg fast for 3 days. Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday of this week. Basically, it just means for every egg, I have to consume a fat. Now, I realize that sounds gross if you don't know, but just think of it as I can eat egg salad every day. Cut up 2 eggs, use 2 tablespoons of mayonnaise, boom, there we go. Cook up 2 eggs and some butter, boom. Cook up 2 eggs, add cheese, boom. It's just the fact that your body's eating the same thing every day. And it sort of does like a cleansing effect, which is why some people do it for 5 days. 3 days is sufficient for me. The last time I did an egg fast, which was last month, I lost 9 pounds in 3 days. Yeah. And yes, some of it does come back because I don't always stick. I mean, if I had a stressful weekend, I ate stuff I shouldn't have. Off plan is what we call it. But, yeah. Next day is always the next day. And I need to apply this mentality when I'm feeling out in the weeds, like when I filmed last night's video about truth, that every day is a new day. Every day is a new chance for me to connect with the divine, connect with spirit. Do something that puts me in that connection. And right now, making this big honkin' salad was it. So I will film more later. Welcome, witches. The end of my day 20. I filmed a little bit earlier today, talking about food, and I'll probably talk about it some more here. I talked about I don't even like to call it a diet. It is a way of eating that is different than the standard American diet, and it works quite well for us. Food is nourishment. Food feeds the mind. Food is offering. Food is caring. Food is love, but in a healthy way, not in a... I know a lot of people have some problems with food, but to make a meal for a loved one, it is an act of love, in my opinion. For when I feed my feral colony outside, it's an act of love. When I feed my fur babies inside, it's an act of love. One thing I noticed in a couple of videos that I don't do myself, and perhaps I really need to, other than certain times of the year, is to have out an offering for spirit on my altar. It's not something I've really thought about before, probably because I've got critters, and I probably subconsciously always wondered if they'd get into it. But having my altar space in another room that they don't really go into, I should be able to change that. I'm having one of those days where no matter where I stand, that always is interesting to me. But, yeah, that's short and sweet my take on food. Food is a gift. Not to be taken lightly, because not everybody has the abundance that we have access to. But there, two completely different views on food. One from daylight, one from nighttime with fireside. So until tomorrow, witches, blessed be.